You guys know that I love an adventure, and that's why I decided to fly Air India's A350 on this long and convoluted route on my way back to New York. But that's not the point. The point is that I have interesting thoughts and mixed feelings about it, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why. So my boneheaded self decided to book this trip through United, which was a horrible idea because apparently United sent over the wrong baggage info, or there was some discrepancy to where my 2 free bags had been downgraded to 1 free bag, and 0 people in the airport were actually trying to help the situation in terms of contacting United. They were just telling me that they couldn't do anything because it wasn't their system. But as partner airlines, I feel like you should at least be able to reach out to your other codeshare partners, but I guess that's my bad for assuming that. But I ended up paying $250 extra and being extremely late to security and running to the gate here, but at least the airport is kind of cute. Y'all, when I tell you that I got to this gate just in time before it was about to, the last bus was about to close, I'm telling y'all, it was literally so nerve-wracking, but I got it here, and, honestly, the first thing we notice about this plane is the color scheme, which I'm kind of neutral about. But I do think that the interior palette is very nice. It's going for that premium sort of look, and honestly, it kind of does pull it off. I think the carpets and the color scheme of the seats as well is very nice. Guys, honestly, this is where I start being mean because I think it's for a good reason. When I tell you this seat sucks, it really does. It feels almost like a United Airlines domestic product, and I don't actually say that as an exaggeration. It really does feel like that. And this aircraft is intended for ultra long haul travel, 15, 16, 17 hours. It's kind of funny because their old worn out product actually feels better and more comfortable to sit on than whatever this is, and I think I'm the first person saying that because I've only seen glowing reviews, and it's quite concerning actually. I do have to say not everything is bad. I think that the individual air vents are a very fantastic touch because more and more airlines seem to be getting rid of that, and a reading light that's controlled by a button, that is a plus in my book. There is also USB-A and USB-C, again, very nice to have, and a universal power outlet. However, it's 2 for every 3 passengers. Now, the entertainment system was quite interesting because it's actually the same selection that is on their 777s that I flew 4 months ago. I think it's actually an exact match of what they had, and honestly guys, they do not have much of a selection. The user interface is kind of complicated because there's definitely no search function, or at least maybe I missed the location of where it is. Definitely the best part of this new system is their maps and cameras. I think that has kind of become a standard for a lot of long-haul flights, so it's good to see here. The live mapping software by Panasonic is actually one of the best that I've seen. I think that it is only second to Emirates. the lights turned back on and we were given a snack service, which honestly was pretty surprising compared to what we get over here in America. But it consisted of a vegetarian sandwich, a juice box, some crackers, and water. And I think that that is a really nice touch. I know that this has been tradition for full service carriers in India for a while, but at least in America, we don't get that. Again, I think the color scheme throughout this flight was a really nice color for what it's trying to go for. It is giving very much premium. And even though I was kind of uncomfortable throughout this flight, I still think the color scheme was fantastic. I do have to give them points for that. But pretty soon, it was time for landing, and honestly, I think that it's much better to watch this through the screen rather than out the window. Probably because everything was completely invisible out the side of the window. Also, what do I think overall? I think it's decent. There's nothing really spectacular here, especially in economy. This seat is just not what I was expecting. The previous product was definitely more comfortable, especially in terms of the padding. The legroom is fine. It's okay. I mean, I can't really say that I expected much more. Unfortunately, a lot of these reviews have been of business and first class, which is not what most people are flying. Let's just keep it real. One area I think that they really do need to improve on is definitely the fact that a lot of the customer service agents just do not know how to contact partner airlines or are unable to. This is something that all airlines really need to work on, but Air India specifically, especially when they told me in their ticket that 2 bags were going to be given into the cost of the ticket, to say that they're not going to, once I'm already at the airport, and say I need to pay $300, if my credit card did not work or something else happened and I couldn't afford that, I would have lost this entire ticket, which almost was $900 to get back to the US. So let's keep it real. That is a huge inconvenience. But the Bangalore airport is really nice. So I will end it on that.